Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5, Episode 13. So the majority of the cast is in LA for the Grammys. We got Stevie J. He done brought Jessica Dime along because in his mind is, what way can I get back at Joseline from all the things she's doing, but getting her arch enemy, Jessica Dime, to come along? So he done brought, Stevie J, he doesn't care for her music-wise, but it's more of a way to, I guess, get back at Joseline. We got Joseline. She's walking down the street. She and her, voiceover confessional talking about she's ready to show Stevie that she is, making moves and making this money without him. And it's almost like a little paparazzi situation going on, but it wasn't real paparazzi. It was just people with their phone. I'm like, you couldn't find one camera at the one, just 8 or 9 of them just standing there with their phone. Joseline, Joseline, Joseline. I'm like, at least if you have real paparazzi and you're walking, once you hear the flash, you know that they're done taking a picture with you, doing your little photo shoot, not photo shoot, but posing for the paparazzi. They got a phone, you gotta stand there till they be like, okay, I got my picture, you can walk on. I'm like, we couldn't find one person with an actual camera. We got paparazzis with phones taking pictures. Okay, Mona, you be doing too much. We got Mimi. She's there hosting some kind of party or situation. Really wasn't paying attention. But she done brought Tierra along since Tierra never been to the Grammys. I've never been to the Grammys and you ain't invite me. Of course, we don't know each other. Your reason to bring her was she's never been, so I'm gonna bring her. I didn't know they was cool enough to be traveling together anyway. We got KARLIE Red. She's, she already said she was going there with Life Jennings, so she can go to the Grammys, which I'm surprised. And I love Life Jennings as a singer, but I didn't know that he was still up there where he was being invited. But hey, she's there, but she wants to tell him that she's with SCRAPP, DELEON now, but she doesn't want to ruin, I guess, her chances of making it to the actual Grammy ceremony. So she gonna keep this on the hush, 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 hush. Don't tell nobody right now, so she could actually go to the Grammys. That's what I got from it. So since Mama D couldn't convince Scrappy to work with her, she didn't went to her cousin Young Jock. Yeah, now I've told y'all this before. I'm not up to date on music, but what is the last hit that Young Jock has had? Not trying to be shady, just asking questions. At one point he was suggesting that she should make the next hit song. Mama D on crutches right now. She having a problem with her SAG nerve, which I'm surprised she's standing up and she don't want that next big hit. But I don't know if I Deserve was a hit oh my goodness, this is the best thing that ever happened, or is it one of those, y'all know that boy, the climbing in your window, the snatching your people up kind of situation. It was kind of a funny ha-ha situation that you want to listen to if you want to get a good slap your knee funny. It was kind of one of those situations with I Deserve. But let Mama D tell it, she was climbing the charts. She was the best thing since Whitney. And Jack, he don't want to tell her no, even though Scrappy did. Scrappy had no problem saying, no, Mama ain't gonna work with you. And then she did shade him like what are you really doing right now? I didn't have the album out before you and you was more popular than me kind of situation. But I'm really, you want Mama D? Mama D is what, a good 50, mid 50s, and you want her to make the next hit dance, Jock? Is what you're telling us? So Jessica Dime, not wanting her good friend KARLIE Red to look stupid out here in the streets, informs her that not only is Life Jennings married, but he has a baby. Now, KARLIE, she has the nerve to be upset about this, but you at SCRAPP DELEON right now, so how are you mad about the situation? You gave up on that man since he didn't call you in 2 days, and you didn't hopped on counties with SCRAPP DELEON, went on weekend vacations with him, supposedly went to visit him while he was in jail with his mama. So you're mad that even though you're cheating, that he went, I guess, since he married somebody, that made it worse, and he got somebody pregnant. I'm like, this situation didn't sound right, because y'all know KARLIE, she keeps her what? Ears to the street. She's usually the first one to come up with information that's been going on to advise and inform other people. So the fact that she didn't know this, I'm kind of like really side-eyeing this situation, but she was like really offended, like how dare he like get married and have a baby with somebody. Never mind the fact that yes, he didn't call me for like 2 days, and like I was hopping up on counters with Scrap DELEON. I'm going away on weekends with him, and I'm visiting him jail with his mom, and I said I was gonna hold him down even though he's getting 5 years and gonna have 15 years on probation. But like you were like really trying to Carly, you mad? Yes, he supposedly married now. This is what the blogs are saying. Like, you can't always go by the blogs unless the blog had an actual video of LYFE saying, yes, I am married, this is my wife, this is our baby. They can put anything up, or they're always putting random stuff like, oh my goodness, people like, oh my goodness, did you hear that? If I didn't actually get it on like the ABC app, that's where I get my information from. I don't generally believe, or Yahoo, they usually reputable. I don't really believe like most of these gossip sites, because that's what they are, gossip. It's not always true, but like she's believing this situation. I'm like, maybe you should go talk to him. So Mimi is mad yet again. This time it's because Stevie is working with Jessica Diamond. She's mad like, look here Stevie, I brought Jessica Diamond to you last season for you to work with her, but you said no. So now you took money that could possibly be in my pocket, and now you're working with Jessica Diamond. And like at one point she was crying, she's tired of all this back and forth and him lying. I'm like, Mimi, he's been lying for the 18 years you've known him. Why are we still upset that he's lying? At one point he says he's sorry that he broke up his family for some stripper that made him feel young. And then she was like, I don't know if it's him with making up and like we gonna be together, because he said he loved her. It could be I love you because you're the mother of my child. It wasn't so much I'm in love with you, I want to be with you. But she was like, look here, like it's more, I want you to, you know, not talk about it. I want you to be about it. I don't want that old Stevie ways come back and they had a good hug it out moment. And like Mimi, she was doing one of those, Stevie, you hurt me to the core. Like she had been like holding that. Y'all know when you have to cry but you don't want to cry, and that lump like gets you right there in the throat region and start to hurt, and like you trying to hold back that cry. It's like she was going through one of those situations. I'm like, are they making up because they want to be back together? Which I believe Mimi, she's never gotten over Stevie, and she was just biding her time to Stevie and Jocelyn like fell out so she can come on swoop in. And then another thing, why is he sleeping on her couch? She has a guest bedroom because she told us before that that's where Chris used to sleep in. So why is he sleeping on your couch? I forgot to ask that question in my last video. Like, I don't know what's going on with these right here. I don't know if it was like we making up and we gonna be friends and co-parent, or we making up because we want to be back together. I don't know, because last week she was mad because he wasn't married. Like, Mimi and Stevie's situation is very confusing. I don't know if it has anything to do with the editing, because like she's mad, but I guess she loves him, but she's mad at the way he makes her feel. She's like, you can never repair the damage that you've done for us. What you've done to me, you can never repair it. That kind of hurt my throat, kind of do that horse like, but yeah, that was them. So we have Miss Shirlene, Ernest, and Mama D. Yeah, Ernest, he just needs somebody to talk to what's going on with him and Mama D. Counseling is not working because Mama D is not letting him get a word in edgewise. So he needs somebody to talk to, and Miss Shirley, she's the person to talk to. Well, Mama D, she's suspicious of Ernest because he's supposed to got these 3 jobs, yet he's not bringing any money to the house. So she didn't track this phone, and she didn't come on her crutches and finds him with Miss Shirlene. So she already like, okay, this is what we do with you with Miss Shirlene, like my arch rival. I done already, excuse me, got hiccups, cut up several foods at her place, her daughter's place of business. Now you out here with her. But like, she sat down and Miss Shirlene was like, what is going on with y'all? He just needs somebody to talk to. And she's going on about like, he needs to help bring in more money. He's like, I'm bringing in money, but it's just not enough for you. And Miss Shirlene, she had his back. Mainly because she don't like Mama D. Which is like, if he's paying some bills, isn't that enough? Like, ain't like he's not paying anything. But, you know, Ernest just freshly out of jail. And it's good that he actually has a job that he is helping out. Because it could be, he could have been like, man, sister told me back. I've been in jail. They ain't hiring nobody. He went out there and got him a job, and he's trying to help out Mama D. But Mama D, she didn't get to this status of she want more. It's not like what they used to be. Like, she didn't been on TV, and she didn't got a taste of the finer things in life on her own, and not Scrappy helping her out. So now she wants those things. Like Ernest, he can't keep up. He's helping, but not helping the way Mama D wants him to help. So we have Stevie, Jocelyn, and Tommy. Stevie and Jocelyn meet up, sit down, and he's very calm while he's talking. It's kind of eerie because he's like, you've been out here doing things that you shouldn't have been doing. Taking inappropriate pictures with Rick Ross, his hand on your thigh, your hand on his. You shouldn't be doing that. It's like he was being crazy. He didn't have to yell, but like the way he was calm about the situation, you know, was kind of eerie. And she was like, well, you be taking pictures of women all the time, so what's the difference? At one point, Tommy, she didn't came out, but Stevie, his radar twinkled and went up like, okay, this is a setup right here in this situation. Like, why are you dressed like that in lingerie? Jocelyn, she's always in lingerie, so it's no surprise there, but it's okay, you done brought her here. No good can come from this. Jocelyn, she's still mad that Tommy threatened to sleep with Stevie. So her plan is to, I'ma get this girl down here. I know Stevie can't resist to being with an extra woman in the bed with me. So I'm going to either film this or tell folks that she can't be loyal. Her man in jail. And she's out here with like out here, you know, cheating on him. But I'm like, didn't they break up before he went to jail when she threatened to like sleep with Stevie, his brother, his cousin, and all his homeboys? So I figured that was over. So I don't know what Jocelyn's whole plan right there was. But I was confused because Tommy's sitting like, nah, Stevie's my uncle. Okay, if he was your uncle, why are you sitting down there with lingerie on, showing, being half naked if Stevie was your uncle? This is what I need to know. Another thing with Jocelyn, I forgot to bring this up in the last two of my videos. You know, where she was on, or I want Mimi to put Stevie on child support. But that kind of, you know, didn't make sense, seeing as how she was said she was paying for his child support. So if Mimi put Stevie on child support, Jocelyn would be paying for another baby. So right about there, I'd be like, nah, we ain't married, so, you know, they can't be coming after my money. But that's a whole nother story. I just wanted to bring up that, like, you want Mimi to put him on child support, but you paying his child support, so do you want to pay? Like, that's, I was kind of confused about that. But Stevie, he was like very uncomfortable, like this is my nephew's girl, and she is sitting here like her and Jocelyn and me are about to have like a good old time. I don't know if they did anything, but Stevie, while on camera, he was keeping his distance. Like, you don't have no proof of me, but on the show that I did anything inappropriate. Can't nobody come out and say nothing to me. So we have KARLIE Red and LYFE Jennings. They meet up. She already mad, hotter than fist grease, that he didn't have the nerve to go off and marry somebody and have a baby. But I'm like, what is the time frame on the show? Because y'all was to get, well, like, did he get married and had his baby, but like before it got filming? Because like the timing didn't seem right. But anyway, she get there, she's like, she want to know about this baby and about this marriage. She was like, it's some girl, she didn't took a picture. He tried to twist it like, I forgot what he said. It was like, she didn't say we was married, but that's the way you took it. He's like, okay, you coming at me with this stuff, but like, what's up with this situation with you and Scrap DELEON? Yeah, she didn't know he knew about that. He's like, yeah, I heard some people talking about some your girl wild now. He's like, he knew KARLIE had a past back in the day, but you know, he, you know, looked past that. But she's like, he's in jail doing 20, so it's not like we can be together anyway. And that time I did get like drunk, and he didn't think it was good for me to drive home, so I decided to get a hotel room. No, that is wrong, correct, inaccurate. You two got together, decided to go out of town, and went out of town. It wasn't no, I was out of town somewhere, I got drunk, and I decided to go to the hotel. Nope, y'all planned the weekend together, and it wasn't until after that weekend was over that you found out that he was going to jail and facing 20 years, and you was looking stupid. But he was like, he could fight, but he really loved. So he asked Karlie to marry him. And like, she felt out like she got tased. I have seen videos like when the person gets tased, they get stiff and just fall. That's the kind of situation that happened to Karlie Red. She got stiff and fell. And I'm just like, you are on concrete where people have walked at. Like, my face started to itch. That is one thing I can't stand, when just people just like fall out on the ground outside. I'm like, people were walking right there. That's unsanitary. No, I know you kind of like shocked and all, but like, when my husband asked me to marry him, I didn't fall out. It seemed like stuff was going in slow motion, but I didn't fall out. I was shocked there, but I didn't fall out and touch my face or nothing. Did not touch the ground. I was happy, but I did not fall out. I know I keep on saying I did not fall out, but I told y'all before, I don't like it when people fall out and they like face and hands are like on concrete. So I'm like, people walk right there. You don't know what they walking in. But anyway, so what else happened? Oh, I wasn't going to talk about Rashida, Kurt, and his daughter, but like, this video is not all that long, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Y'all know this girl, I can't think of her name, Kayla. She want to be a singer, and she want to be, you know, on DELON Records, but they don't think that she wants it enough. She's still on this like, my daddy, he owns DELON Records, so I should automatically, you know, be signed. But they was like, no, you gotta work for this. And like, she was like, she doesn't understand how her not taking, you know, being responsible at Rashida's store, what does that have to do with her getting signed a deal? It's like, this is showing what kind of person you are. They done already said you're not moving into this new house or that old one. So they didn't brought an artist from New York and let her know, look here, girl, that artist from New York, she is coming and she's going to be staying at the old house. They're going to have it to where like the artist can have somewhere to stay, so they close to like, I guess, the studio. So now she mad and hot, you know, she is mad, you know, hotter than fish grease. Like, not only do you got this girl working for DELON, but you got her living in my old home, and she gonna be working at press. So she was like, you know what, y'all can have her, I quit. I don't want to be on DELON Records. I'm like, who else is signed to DELON Records besides this new girl? Just asking. So that was the gist went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always want to thank my subscriber and the people who watch my videos on YouTube. Like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.